This one hurts, man. This one hurts. All right, so if you haven't been paying attention or you haven't been, tuned in, yesterday we got heartbreaking news, tragic news, all the worst things you could think of. Basically, that's the type of news that we received yesterday. And this one was a tough one. It was yesterday. Happened around 9:27, I think they said, a.m. We didn't get the news till like the afternoon, like around maybe 2 or something like that, 2, 3-ish, whatever, around there, 1 to 3, whatever. That's when we got the news. The news was Kobe Bryant. Clearly you see, like, part of the new setup, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, the MJ of our generation. For the whole era of the 2000s, you know what I mean? Like, news came in that, he was in a helicopter and he had a fatal helicopter crash, plane crash, helicopter crash, whatever you want to call it. And not only did Kobe pass away, but his daughter Gigi, the one with the skill set, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, man. And 7 other people, including the pilot, another teammate, I think, like another little girl teammate of his, and their parents, mother and father, bruh, and then other people. First of all, before I even talk about anything, just want to shout out my prayers to the families involved. Prayers goes out to the Bryant family, to Natalia, Vanessa, and the 2 youngest ones. The youngest one just was born. Like, this is outrageous, man. Shout out to anybody who was on the plane, any families related, loved ones, whatever, anyone who was basically associated with the people on the plane, whether you were truly family or you just embraced them and you loved them and they motivated you, however they touched you, you know what I mean? That's what family means. You know what I'm saying? When you're in doubt, when you're in negative situations, they touch you, whether it's in arm's reach, whether it's physically, whether it's, you actually actively speak to them, or it's just through, you live vicariously through them, or just their actions or whatever. You just watch them from afar and it just uplifts you. However someone touches you, it basically becomes family to you and it becomes a personal type of situation or, relationship, even though you don't actually know them. And that's how this world works. But at the end of the day, it's cruel to hear this news regardless. So prayers up to the family, anyone who's dealing closely with this loss, in relation to actual relationship and active, friendship or whatever the case is. My prayers go out to you, and, we were praying for you. But 9 people, like, so let me, this is probably one of the hardest contexts I would have to actually give ever. And I'm not doing this. Like, I didn't want to make a video. Like, I was more emotional, yesterday. And on the ones, I'm always going to be emotional when it comes to this. So I didn't want to, take advantage of a situation and talk about him and kind of try to get clout or hide myself crying, or I don't want to do that. Obviously, I'm not saying anyone else who's doing that is doing it for that. But for me, it just didn't feel right. I just see a lot of people giving praise who actually probably don't even know him like that, or, they just know of him. They don't, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's good to see his impact on people who know little about him, people who know a lot about him. It's just the impact that he had amongst the basketball world, amongst others, crossing over to other sports, and just his mentality. Like, it just crossed over into regular life. Like, there's so many basketball players who, whether you played ball for even a split second in your life or played any sport for a split second in your life, you've looked up to Kobe and you've taken his mentality and applied it to the game, the team, the situation, and your regular work life. Like, that's regular daily life. That kind of mentality isn't just only basketball. Like, it actually crosses over to everything. And that's why you hear me all the time speak about, mentality and all that type of stuff, and, character and fight through and all those type of perseverance type of talks, all those type of things, you know what I'm saying? And no give up attitude. And where you think it stems from? The Black Mamba. That's Mamba mentality. So I just wanted to do a video just to give people insight into myself, because this one hurts me. Out of all, like, celebrities die and a lot of things happen, and and impactful people die all the time, which is not to kind of like be insensitive or desensitize the situation of other people, because obviously anyone who's lost anyone, they know the trials and tribulations you go through. So my condolences to anybody, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, this one hurt the most. This one, it's just, I just was watching clip. Like, all right, let me get myself together. All right. So basically, people don't know me. If you know me and you're just tuning in and you've been seeing my videos and all that type of stuff, you already know I do breakdowns. I do all that type of stuff. And I do, just give people context and all that type of, you know what I've been doing. And if you're new to the channel, like I said, share, like, and subscribe, all that type of stuff. But on this day, I don't even feel right saying that or doing that. But just to give you more insight of me, myself, and how it relates to Kobe Bryant, so you could kind of see my perspective on how I'm viewing this type of situation. When it comes to Kobe, man, like, basically, I was born 1991. Yes, I'm 28 years old. Man, I was born 1991. 1991 was the year Jordan, right? So Jordan won his first ring. That's the year I was born. And I remember as a little kid watching basketball. So it wasn't Kobe that, that made me watch basketball. I watched basketball before Kobe. It was Jordan, right? It was Jordan was the one kind of like I was watching. My dad was always watching, He was watching, all that type of stuff, Raptors, he had the Damon Stoudemire, he had all that type of stuff going on, right? And mainly Michael Jordan was the iconic one. And Michael Jordan, I remembered vividly, like, when, he won and he was crying and he had the ring, he won the trophy and he was crying, and because his father passed away and all that type of stuff. So I remember that as like pinch, when I'm pinched, like I'm a toddler, right? So I vividly remember that. But obviously it's kind of blurry. But when Kobe now was coming into the game and coming into that three-peat, I'm more of the older age, not hella old, but I'm still young. But I'm like, like maybe grade, 3, that type of stuff. So you kind of like can remember stuff. And that's when you're kind of like, you're playing the sport. You actually like the sport. So now from that point on, especially Michael Jordan retiring, it was Kobe or die. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was basically my Michael Jordan, especially when I'm in the older ages where I'm actually I played basketball, you know what I'm saying? I never made the league, no, you know what I mean? But I inspired to get there. Obviously, I didn't make various reasons why I didn't make the league, injuries and a lot of the type of stuff that was happening. But, a lot of kids, everyone dreamed to be in the NBA, and someone sparked that dream. You watch someone is like, geez, I want to be him. I want to be like him. Kobe was that guy for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just as a kid just doing that or watching it. It's more so even when you get older and you're more so now you're getting into the high school ages, the middle school, the high school. Now when you're actually studying the game, I didn't do nothing but breathe, eat, sleep basketball. I just studied the game. This kind of leads up to even me having IQ and context and seeing the game differently, all that type of stuff. It was just me and Kobe. That's how it was. Like, Kobe was, people can understand it. He was basically like he was like as if he was a father. That's how Kobe basically was for me. Like, it wasn't just like an idolizing type of situation. It was kind of like you're learning from the, you know what I mean? Like, it's completely different, influencing you in every type of, mentality. So many times when you're working out or you have an injury, it's like, damn, you just think of Kobe. What would Kobe do in this situation? You know what I'm saying? This automatically fight through that pain. Forget that shit. I'm playing. Are you dumb? There's that Kobe mentality is like, not just even the Kobe mentality, being a purist, having skill set, being elite in your craft, whatever you choose to do, you thrive at it. You thrive. That's what you do. You thrive. You get what I'm saying? That's what his message was. That's what he was. Anything you can say, all you want to say bad about Kobe, but that's what he was. When it's time, push comes to shove, on the court, off the court, whatever you're doing, get the job done at the most elite way that you can. That's what his message was. That's who he was. You get what I'm saying? And that impacted a lot of these players that you see in the league today. Anybody who inspired to play, anybody who even played other sports. Like, you've seen Kobe and you seen a killer on, like, you just seen a killer. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone inspired to be that. Some of us in the moment you want to be it, and it's like you can't. It's just so many things that kind of trickles down to, and it's just, he was basically like, for me, he was number one. Like, he was number one. It was basically God, my immediate family, and Kobe in my mind was basically my family. Like, that's how real it was. Like, it's a different, like, people might not understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, Banks, you're tripping. It's just a guy. You know, no, it's different, man. It's different. Like, when it comes to Kobe, it's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't like if you know, you know. Let me just put it at that. I don't want to keep, going over the same point, but that's kind of like where it all started. It started from Kobe. That sparked, you can see he's on the wall. That sparked my mentality. That sparked my attitude. That sparked my demeanor, everything. I just tried to emulate Kobe. Everyone tried to emulate Kobe. When I'm on the court, I try to play like Kobe. I try to incorporate him in my game in your own way. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Kobe will want you to be you, but learn from me. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. So it's like seeing the game, listening to him. Anytime he talked, I'm glued to the TV. Any interview he had, I basically watched all of this, especially like when social media started carrying away. I've watched like basically everything multiple times over. Like, it's crazy, man. Like one of my goals, even starting YouTube, one of the inspirations was to actually like Kobe's a realist and a purist, to kind of shed light on Kobe. You know what I'm saying? That shed light on Kobe was a part of my goal. Shedding light on the game, like just seeing how Kobe is art at its finest, in its purest form. That's what Kobe is. You know what I'm saying? And when you watch the game at that eye, and you can kind of see him and see the things he's doing, see the determination, seeing this, the hard work, all that. Like, it's not just reckless hard work. Like, hearing all the stories, like, that just, it gave me the want and the will to kind of even start this YouTube channel. This Kobe is basically the spark of it. Kobe's like, no player has the impact Kobe on my life that Kobe has had. No player, not even close. It's not even close. Like, Kobe is that guy for me. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, man, this is crazy. One of my goals was to, do this YouTube. You get started, may hopefully get popping, and maybe one day have an interview with him. Maybe one day, even if it's off air, meet him, talk to him, pick his brain. Like, that's one of the main goals that I like. That was, to me, that's success. That was success. You know what I'm saying? My maybe future kids, meet him, that type of stuff. And then for him to be gone like that, and then, man, it's just like that, man. And then finding out that his daughter was there too, and he's gone, doing what he always does. If you know Kobe, he takes helicopter all the time. You know what I mean? He's talked about it on recent podcasts, on other people's podcasts, that he takes it to cut travel because the traffic is OD in LA. He takes it to cut travel. Now, especially since he's retired, wants to be part of his daughter's lives, picking him up from school, all the things he's missed. He takes treasure in it now. You know what I'm saying? So that helicopter enables him more to do multiple things and to get it done easier. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he's been doing that even since he's been in the league. He's been taking a helicopter. If you know. And just to be like, that's how he goes out, is going to a basketball game. That's so Kobe. Just like how he went out, going, scoring 60 points. Like, this just, oh man, it's tough, man. It's tough. But at the end of the day, try and keep your head up. This one hurt me. This one hurt. Like, I I don't cry or, you know, tear up from anything. I was tearing, man. I was crying, man. This is Kobe. Like, I was already hurt to my stomach when he retired. Now he's actually physically gone. And the worst part about it is his daughter too. That's his legacy behind. I feel like his daughter was, maybe she was destined to be the Kobe of the NBA, WNBA. Maybe she could have been the first to be in the NBA. You never know. Like, I feel like the way her skill set was sharpening and his mind behind her, you know, kind of fueling her. I feel like she was Gigi was about to be like, she was something special already. You could see it. I've seen when he was getting buckets at Utah and the Mamba, and he was there with the Mamba face. You know, he's going with the Mamba face, and he's doing the Mamba face and all that type of stuff. And then she's doing it with him. You know what I mean? They had a special bond. She clicked into basketball all of a sudden, and it was just, you could see like the joy he got anytime he talks about her. Like, you just amped. She's doing shimmies. Like, she was just, you know, you could just see love when you see it. You know what I'm saying? And like, he was just happy talking about her and all that type of stuff. And you could see it in all his interviews and just all his anything that he was doing. And you could see like and then he's starting the whole Mamba facility, Mamba Academy, and he's doing the whole, you know, he has children books. He's doing the whole, you know, and he's in film and being on the creative side. And he had a whole spectrum and a whole different field that he was ready to explore and expand and be the Kobe of that, which is going to be elite regardless. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't even close to what he was planning to achieve. He had a lot of things, you know, already, and that impacts kids, impacts everybody, makes the game better. Like, so many things he was just doing, making the world better. Like, always the good ones, man. It's just tough. It's tough, man. Just like that, man. I feel for his wife and, you know, the sisters, and the youngest one. She like doesn't even know this elite man. Her father, like an elite man as your father, she's not gonna. She doesn't know. She knows him, but it's like it's gonna be blurry years now. She's gonna have to be retaught him. Like, my heart goes out to that family, man. Like, Kobe's a different breed. His daughter, to like, when kids are like, everybody on the plane. It's tough, man. Like, I apologize if this is not the cleanest video. I had other videos, you know what I mean? I had Kawhi dropping buckets, and I had all those things that Kawhi was doing, and the Lakers games and all that type of stuff. LeBron, and the crazy part, LeBron just passed Kobe with the score, and he congratulated him, and then the next day, just crazy how just like that things happen, man. So basically, like, I was gonna do other videos, man, and I just canceled that shit. I deleted those videos. I just canceled that shit because this something like, I honestly thought I'll never see this day. Like I thought Kobe was gonna actually live to 100. He's just gonna be an elite. You know what I mean? Like, I never, like, part of me didn't even, but like when people told me, I was like, no. My wife told me, I was like, no. What? Stop. Why you? Because she's in, you know, she following Twitter and all these, you know, what's going on. And I'm like, stop. You just be reading stuff. Ask me first if it's true. I know. And she's just, no. And then when she said helicopter, I said, no, because deep down, he's always on a helicopter. So I'm like, if you know me, you know this one hurts hard because Kobe is everything to me, man. To me, if you've been following me on social media or whatever, you've been seeing, I'm not the type of guy to clout chase or do any of that stuff. You already know I'm authentic and I try to be as organic as I could be. I do unpopular opinions, all that shit. But at the end of the day, like, when it comes to Kobe, like, I can't be doing media and then not talk about Kobe. Like, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man is who I am today. Is a lot of it is because of this guy, because of Kobe. I'm not even calling this guy this elite superhero. That's what Kobe was to me. He's a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still don't believe none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is tough. This is a tough one. Oh man, the game's not the same. Like, it already was not the same retiring, but to know that he's actually gone. You have elite guys, finals MVPs, going to his academy, learning skill set. That's like, you guys gotta understand, like, all this people talking about this and all the stat shit and all this shit, that don't mean nothing. Look at the impact that the man has on the game. Look at the impact the man has on the players. Look at how the players talk about the man. You get what I'm saying? Like, Fuck, man. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. I just had to, just kind of talk about Kobe and how he impacted my life. Talk about Kobe and how he impacted, my mindset. That's going to impact kids. That's going to impact whoever I interact with. They know it's me and Kobe go hand in hand. Like, there's a lot of people who think like this is kind of like, it's tough, man. It's tough. I can't believe like this shit is crazy, man. I can only imagine now how the Clippers Lakers game is gonna be on Tuesday. Like, this is, and then seeing his pictures is like even his pictures. When you look at his pictures, normally other people it's like you see older pictures. Like I'm seeing vivid, bright, elite pictures, footage. Like it feels false when I'm looking at this shit. It's crazy, man. And Gigi, like, it's just crazy, man. Like, it's unbelievable. Anyways, the message that I would like to say to y'all is just moving forward, just be any problems you have with relatives, any problems you have with wife, spouse, husband, daughters, sons, uncles, nephew, whoever, man. Fix that shit. It don't matter. Find a way to resolve it. You never know. People take stuff for granted. You go fly back and forth, go on vacations. You're in the air and you just land. Appreciate every single land and appreciate every single, Just appreciate, God and appreciate everything. Like coming home back and forth every single day safely. Even just driving is hazardous too. Like you just we take shit for granted a lot of the times until something like this happens. It just shifts your perspective. So it's kind of like you just gotta appreciate each and every day what goes on, like the little things. You just gotta appreciate it. Count your blessings, please. Don't take stuff for granted, man. You never know. Just like this. And it's crazy. People don't appreciate this, man. And then now when he's gone, I'm gonna be seeing a lot of fake love and fake this. Like now he's gonna get the appreciation. When he was here, they say it. When they're here, they don't love you until you're gone. That's what people do. They don't love you until you're gone. That's what it takes. We need to fix that shit, man. 2020, this is how we open the year. David Stern, man, like this is crazy, man. If you lost any loved one, my condolences go out to you. I feel your pain, you get what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, at the end of the day, he's gone. He passed away. Tragic accident, but his mindset will live on forever. His mindset will live on forever. The Mamba mentality will live on forever. You know what I'm saying? His spirit, everything will just live on forever. It will never die. Legends are forever. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everything you've done for the game, Kobe. I appreciate everything you've given us as fan base. You've given us as people who want to be elite at our crafts, whether it's, basketball, sports, media, whatever it is. Every day being a painter, don't matter what that shit is. Mailman, no matter what the shit is. Whatever spectrum you are, being the most elite at it. You inspired us. You know what I'm saying? You gave us a different perspective, gave us intelligence, gave us, everything. And the game is not the same without you. You gave us a lot of buckets. You gave us a lot of feet work. You gave us a lot of reverse pivots, a lot of shimmies, a lot of inside outs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of one dribble pull-ups, two dribble pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? Half spin shimmies, up and unders, post fadeaways. You gave us the whole arsenal. The most offensively skilled, best player the game has ever seen is definitely Kobe. Michael Jordan did the post fades, the one turnaround left, all of that type of stuff he did, but Kobe advanced it. He was the moves and it was sharpened 2.0. He had no weakness. Counter to counter to. You showed us what real countering was. Counter to counter to counter. Reverse pivots. Throw it off the glass. Tip in. Whatever it was. Pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Don't jump splash. Pump fake. You jump and one. Pump fake. Oh, you jump reverse pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like, counters upon. I've never seen someone score at a high rate with no dribble. He could pick up his dribble and he could still be doing no dribble pull-ups. That's how elite he was. Like, people don't understand, man. Like, we probably will never see that kind of arsenal ever again, man. And a lot of it's crazy, man. Anyways, I appreciate everything you've done for the game. Appreciate everything you've done for a lot of our lives, especially mine, as you know, individually and personally. For me, you've done a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? And it will never go away and will never die. Your legacy will live on forever. Love you. The most elite man in my eyes that I've witnessed, you know what I'm saying, at a high rate consistently is Kobe Bryant. Whew. Like I said, again, prayers out to his family. Gigi is, this is sad, man. It's crazy. I never thought I'll see this day, but this one's gonna hurt for a while, man. Forever, actually. Anyways, here's a little, do my due diligence and give a little tribute in love and memory of Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gigi. Be safe, y'all.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see